Greetings, everyone. Generations upon generations of wealth to you and yours. May you be in good health and spirits, and may you be in the purple, in your magic, in your intuition, in your imagination, and in your royalty. I get
Yes.
to have our senior mother goddess here with us today to share again divine wisdom and the impact, especially that the collective is having with her today. Any words, any prophecies, the goddess awakening, the prophecy, the vision, and the
Oh,
prophecy call and the
yeah,
vision.
yeah, yeah. The
Yes, ma'am.
prophet call and
All
the
in the
vision.
vision.
Yes.
hmm
So how are you today? How are things?
You know,
So
it's
it,
it's it's been challenging. This is a very difficult time for the planet. It's challenging because of the energy, especially being an empath. Feeling all the things that are going on, not just knowing about them, but feeling the energy of it. You know, So, but the main thing is to stay focused, you know, stay in the light, stay focused on your calling, and just visualize the new earth that is emerging out of this darkness.
Yeah. It feels like a one of those finale moments.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
everything is exposed, everything has been unearthed,
Yes.
and we get to truly see not only what has been going on in the deep realms of the mind and
Yes.
within the container of the dreams that people have been dreaming as well.
Mm-hmm.
But also, we get to see our capacity for greatness as well. Because when you see the capacity for quote unquote evil,
Mm-hmm.
know that good has to be greater than that. You know
Yes.
that love is the birthplace of all that is. And so it has to be greater than any evil you see. So if you see a great evil, you know that there's a great, 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 great God. You have to recognize that power, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But it really shows us the depths of the depression, the depths of the dissociation that
Mm-hmm.
has been happening um, with us. It's the disconnectedness from
Mm-hmm.
our divinity. I was speaking with you earlier just about the revelation of the distortions within our mind
Yeah.
and how you had mentioned how the elders often say, thank you for keeping my mind, you know.
Keeping me in my right mind. Yes. That's a
Mm,
common thing that you hear at church. When I was younger, I used to say, why they keep saying that? For waking me up and keeping me in my right mind.
mhm,
Because the battle of heaven and hell is in the consciousness. And this world is a reflection of our consciousness coming into the forefront for us to see what the collective consciousness has created. And so it's driving us into the light. It's beckoning us into the light, you know. And so we get to dream again and we get to imagine the new earth that we want to manifest in this physical reality that we are manifesting. I'm going to say in this physical reality because it's creating a craving, it's creating an emotion, and emotions create motion. So we're each a movement within ourselves. So in our imagination, we're creating a movement into the light. energetically. And we just have to be aware that this entity or energies that are trying to keep us in the dark, what they fear is our light. And they need us to, I guess you want to say, dream with them. And that's why you see so much stuff in the media that talks about what they're going to do, because they don't have the power to manifest what they want to create without us agreeing to it. So we have to agree to it, you know. So when I hear people say, well, you know, what is this, a noise outside? What is that noise? I think it's a car. I hear people saying, you know, they're going to do this and they're going to do that, and they're talking about it, which means they're giving it life. They're giving it energy. And I think it's important for us to talk about what the Creator is doing, what the Creator is revealing to us, and the enlightenment that we're coming into, and the vision that God is showing us for the future. You know, the sense of community, valuing of children, the land. We're coming back. We're coming back to that oneness with God.
You know, the goddess is being called forward. Say, will you take responsibility?
Yes.
And accountability for the state of the world as it is, and the state in which you can imagine it to be. And we've heard this word, accountability, responsibility, and it's weighed so heavy for so many years, you know, where it's like you're about to be punished. And it's been Judgment Day every day. Every day we go through the full revelations. I know people are just waiting for this specific moment, but it happens consistently. Every day you can hear the trumpet sound within you to awaken you, to allow the dead parts of you to rise to the Christ consciousness that is within you.
Yes.
And
yes. You want to do more, and in order to do more, you have to be more. So you want to be more. It's like, you know, I want more of my true self to come forth, because we know that some of the things that we're doing or thinking are not in alignment with our highest truth. And what I ask people, just because you think something don't mean that it's true. You know, you can think something, but then I ask people, so I hear what you're saying, what you think, tell me what you know. What do you know? Like, I can think that I am stupid, that I am ugly. It's a thought, but it's not what I truly know in the deepest part of myself. So because we're programmed by this world, and because we're always psychically being sent messages that we are not enough, we feel like a victim, but in reality we're not. We're creators. We're creators. But this energy that controls this world wants us to believe that, but that is not the truth. Because once we acknowledge who we are as beings that have been created in the image and likeness of God, then we can come into our inheritance, which means and our powers as that which has been created in the image and likeness of God. And God is a creator, so what are we? We're creators. Has created universes, would not send us down here on earth, which is a place of spiritual warfare, and not tools to evolve through it. Not give us the ability to be the lotus emerging out of the swamp, the rose coming through the concrete. I like those visuals because that's what we're here to do. And that's what Earth is all about. It's where we as spirit beings come to have these experiences and to evolve. So, and to become creators, gods and goddesses walking the earth. And so it's self-master. We come here to master the lower dimensions, the lower frequencies.
Yes. I love how you said that everything that's been happening, that there's this system, there's this program that is very loudly. Recognize this: when something is very loud, it's crying for help. Because I remember I had a guru that used to say, if you blast your music, you really got some problems going on. And I was like, wait a second, because I love to blast music. So I didn't know I could understand what he was saying. But then I began to recognize the power of quiet, the power of softness, the power of lowering that volume, and how it magnifies things as well. But as the system is crying very loudly, and like you said, it's giving us an invitation. Will you continue to play this game with us?
Right.
And we are very playful, joyful, happy beings. I know that we like to think, and that so many say, that this planet is a hell, but how can it be when we are here? How can it be when we divine angels, divine beings of love are here? It's heaven. I remember Reverend Ike. I loved Reverend Ike's sermons sometimes, and he would say, people think they have to wait and die and go to heaven. I don't understand that. He was like, I do. I say, come here, heaven, right here where I am today. Come here, heaven. We can call heaven at any moment. And I used to enjoy that because we do have a decision to make. How do we wish to play now? How do we wish to emerge in this playful imagination now? And who've all said it? All the people that people think are someone, even Walt Disney said that your imagination is your most powerful thing. One of my favorite songs is Just Imagine, Just Imagine, Just Imagine all the things that we could be. Imagine all the places we can go and see. Imagination's fun for you and me.
Yes, our perception becomes our reality. And
it is.
People don't realize before you do anything, you always imagine it first. Even if you're saying, I'm finna go to the car and get something, you're going to see yourself go to the car in your mind first and then physically go. So everything starts with the imagination. This whole world was imagined by those who came before us. This whole scheme of things, how the system works, somebody or some people imagined it. So it came out of the imagination of somebody. So we get to dream again.
Yes.
We get to imagine something new, huh?
Yes, we get to imagine and create something new. And Mother Goddess lists the fact of that so much of life has. I speak about this in What Your Mother Didn't Teach You About Postpartum. One of the biggest wounds to our masculine energy is that he was not allowed to be within his creativity, within his imagination. So if the only thing that you have within your imagined mind is hard work,
Right.
and and then of course the distortions of the feminine, right, of feminine energy that lead to instant gratification of certain senses. And so he's not able to imagine because his mind is always on either sex or work. But we think that that's who he is, but it was never who he is. And it is for us to see him in his true form. Can we see the masculine as God created him to be, as a divine being instead of an animal who can only see sex and work? Can we imagine that he is within his fullness of his creative power, able to imagine the world where he is actually royalty, with us in his divinity as a priest? One of my favorite scriptures when I was a little girl, I can't tell you why, but it says, "Ye are a holy nation and a royal priesthood." And I'm like, man, that's me. That's us.
I think that
Yes.
I think that's so important because thoughts create, and we communicate with one another telepathically, whether we realize it or not. We do it every day. And I always tell people, I said, if you went to a high school and everybody was dressed the same, I bet you could go in there, say you're in the cafeteria, you could go from table to table and look in the faces of each one of the people and know who could tell you the latest gossip in the school. Or if you was a person that partied or smoked weed, you would know the person that you could go to and say, where can I get some weed? Because we are energetically connected. Just like when you get out of the car and you see somebody walking toward you, you have a sense that that person is not a good person. It could potentially, rob you or harm you. So we always in tune to the invisible world. And so men know that we don't have faith in them. They will know it, just as if when you have a teacher that you sense that she really doesn't care whether you get it or not. She doesn't have to tell you. You can tell whether she cares. It's just a vibe. It's a feeling, So we're always communicating. And so, like you said, it's important that we image men just as we image ourselves as children of God.
Yeah.
That they come from the mind of God. And because of their programming, just as our programming, we are acting out these roles that do not bring unity and harmony and peace within our lives, within our families, within ourselves.
Yeah.
So they're acting out the roles and the programming that they've been given, just as we are. And if we can recognize that, then we can forgive each other. And I think that's what Jesus said, forgive them for they know not what they do. And so we need to go on this inner journey and become more self-aware of our thoughts and what we're creating as a result of them. And then if we realize those thoughts are not bringing harmony, if we know that in the deepest part of ourselves that these thoughts are not the truth of who we are, then we can change them, we can transform them into higher thoughts, into more elevated thoughts that bring us, the things that the Creator has truly created in us and not the world.
Yes. Yes. That touched me.
I think, in this whole blame thing, in this whole persecution, because we're pointing the finger at each other, and men are saying, well, women aren't this and they aren't that, and then we're saying men aren't this. So how do we grow from there? Is that we realize that we have been created in the image and likeness of man. We've been created in the image and likeness of this world, and begin a journey to our inner self and to oneness with God, and begin to discover the truth of who we are, both of us, men and women, and really decide what do we want to create moving forward. It does good to go to persecute each other about where we are. What do we want to create? Where do we want to go? And that's, to me, that's what it's like. Be like children. If children are in a sandbox and it's not going well for some reason, that person's throwing sand, or this is not harmonious, what we're doing.
Yeah.
Let's go play jump rope. Let's go play jacks. Let's go do something different.
Yeah. Maybe this is not our game.
Yeah, maybe I just need to get out the sandbox and do something different. Yeah. So we need to choose.
No, go ahead. You said we need to choose.
We need to choose something different. That's all.
Yeah.
It's like changing the channel on the TV. We see this story and we see where it's going. And so let's change the channel, because there's many dimensions of self. There's many different realities that we can live out. So this one has exhausted itself, I think. And it's time to choose something different, to change the channel and move to a different frequency, a higher frequency of love and unity and peace. And let's be with that.
Exactly. And to hold the standard. And that doesn't mean judgment.
Right.
It means that, you know what, I see you, man, as so divine. You can work things out with the mother of your child, and we're here to support you. We're here to support that. Not, oh, come over here and be with me because I'm lonely too. We can hold the standard for, you know what, man? It is good that you have feelings and that you have emotions. Please share them, because we need your tears. We need your feelings. Everyone, one of my favorite movies, The Wiz.
Yeah.
As you see the Tin Man, and that statement that he makes in the beginning, that statement is so powerful on many different levels. Remember when he said the lady was sitting on him for a tea, and he's completely like, he was basically talking about him getting caught up in like his own, world of things and all of this, and thinking that he was winning, but then the woman ended up sitting on top of him and he couldn't, you know what I'm saying? So that's like his sense gratification, the lust of life and all of these things made him hollow as a shell, where he couldn't feel anymore. Maybe in one segment I'll be able to play that, but it's so. And so he was like, what would I give if I could feel? And you have to slide some oil to me. You know what I'm saying? Let it trickle down my spine, because it's so dry, it's so hollow, because we thought, gotta hold the standard for, we don't need those type of parties no more. You know what I'm saying? What has it done for our children, for our families moving forward? We need to shift perspective and hold the line for their divinity and not being animals. I'm done having conversations about men being dogs or men animalistic minds and things like that. That is so not true. It is a lie. And I refuse to continue to tell that lie about men, even though I have been a woman that has been scorned, even though I am still in my own self grieving things that have happened. But I cannot decide for myself in my mind that he is not a divine being of love.
Yes. And what we grieve is we grieve our visions. We grieve what we wanted to experience in that relationship. And sometimes we're even mad about it. We mad at him, and then we mad at ourselves for even getting involved in it. But the thing about it that I've learned, that life is a mystery unfolding, and we have to be in the mystery of it, and if you're in the mystery of it, then you don't really know how things are going to happen. You just allow them to reveal itself to you. Oh, this is what I'm doing. Oh, this is where I'm at. It's like, okay, this is the class I'm in right now. I'm learning this. I'm learning that. But we've been programmed to believe that, you get married and you live happily ever after. So we have a script in our head. And I used to read comic books and books where, your prince come and you're going to live happily ever after. So what was I before then? What is that planning in my subconscious, that I'm not going to be happy until this man comes along and he loves me? But at my age, I've learned that I am love. I am that. I'm not devoid of love. I am love. So, whatever you say and you think, it becomes a so be it. If I think I need love, then I've created a void within myself, that experience of emptiness, because the Lord God of my being, which is my higher my consciousness, Lord consciousness, is saying, I don't have love. I need someone to love me. No, I don't. I don't need you to love me, because I am love. And I am whole, and I am complete.
Yeah. And that part of us that we can decide until that full vision comes forth, like we can put our people through our own initiation process where we, even as mothers, there's been this crazy thing about single mothers, but the Most High is our provider and our sustainer.
Exactly.
And holds our own until the masculine can come into his growth. And we don't have to shame him in the process, even though we can have moments where we speak just to ungrieve ourselves, but to recognize that we can hold that space. You know what I'm saying? And allow them their opportunity and room for their own elevation, because it is okay.
Yes.
Just don't continue to, we continue to say, I'll just take the minimum. I'll just take this. I'll just take what I can get. How about we allow ourselves to have it all? And through having it all, it may be that we release this attachment to instant gratification that our microwave society has placed. And it may be uncomfortable and it may be inconvenient. Inconvenience is a word that the divine gave to me that said, this is what our people need to know, that anything worth living is an inconvenience. It comes as a great sacrifice. You recognize, no, I don't go to those parties, or I don't listen to that, or I don't engage in that type of talk. You're sacrificing that instant gratification, but in the long term, You're allowing your people to return to their divinity.
Mm-hmm.
You're allowing the earth to return to heaven, you know. And so it's like a flip of the coin to say heaven and earth can be like two sides of the same coin,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And so we have that power, we have that intuition, we can hold that space and come
Mm-hmm.
together in true love, not competition. I'm tired
Mm-hmm.
of seeing women like, oh, trying to measure, having a measuring stick. We're all unique. We're all beautiful in our own
Mm-hmm.
ways. We all have a part of this mystery and this puzzle that makes this world grand. We
Yeah.
don't need to engage in, you know, these toxic dynamics of, oh, I gotta compete with her, so we're never actually truly engaging in our hearts. Our hearts have
Mm-hmm.
to open, and our heart being open is inconvenient, especially when the world is so built around not caring. We have to care. It's so built around not being in your love. You have to be in your love. It's so built around not being in your softness, but you have to be in your softness, and you have to allow the masculine to be in his softness as well.
Mm-hmm.
He deserves a soft life too.
Mm-hmm.
Soft life isn't just for us, it's for
Mm-hmm.
all of us. Because in order for us to truly nurture the planet, we all have
Mm-hmm.
to be singing and happy and frolicking. And like you said, to not be in this space where we're lacking, where we feel like we're lacking something. We
Right.
just have to be in the space where we know what we stand for.
Mm-hmm. Everything was given in the beginning. When we were created in the mind of God, everything was given. And so there's nothing to want. So we wake up every day because the journey was laid out. What we came here to learn, who we came here to be, and so we forgot. And so when we came here, and the world told us life should be like this, when with the Creator, as a co-creator with the Creator, something else was decided. And so we're automatically in conflict with our reality, the reality that we see in our physical world, because in the deeper level, it's like something else is supposed to happen.
Mm.
You know, well, I'm saying, yeah, something else is supposed to happen. What the Creator has ordained is to happen in this relationship. But we're experiencing something that we don't want. So the thing is want with God.
Mm.
Want the will of God, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, if I'm in a relationship, what that relationship is going to unfold or what it's going to teach me or what it's all about. Because I can't change him and I can only be who I am and where I'm at. So let's see how this ride works out, how this journey evolves and what it teaches us both, or what it teaches me, who's ever open to learning.
And that responsibility of community, I feel, has been absent because a lot of the relationships, oftentimes, even though they unfold the way that they do, not many have been properly supported. When we're in a relationship with someone, we're not just in that relationship for ourselves and our children. This union is coming together for the planet, for the collective. Your two energies are intertwining for a reason. And so, and sometimes they may not have intertwined. Like you said, so much is a mystery. We can't even define how these things are to really go because it makes no sense. But what I can see is I can see evidence in other cultures of, with the proper support of family, with the values in place, with certain things in place where people gather and they help in times of trouble. in times where things are getting tough, but both people having the heart to know that in other cultures, when you're married to someone, you're married to them. And so then the community comes together and gathers together, the elders, being so very important and instrumental to be able to bear witness and to speak directly into both masculine and feminine so that they begin to continue their growth. We've lost our initiations. And so, therefore, there's a number of reasons why our families have not just been able to sustain themselves. We can give in to certain narratives, but there's a responsibility that we have as a community. If we see a couple struggling, don't just be like, that's their struggle. It's our struggle. It's our struggle because they come together for us. Each couple has a theme for humanity that they're carrying with them. And that theme for humanity that they carry within them, within the collective, they're not even aware. That's why I talked about postpartum. And then I'm going to close down. I'll have to get into that another time because we have 2 minutes left. And I want you to share the beautiful poem as we close. But that postpartum passage is so very important because they're holding this mother and father are holding the entire new world. And they're not even able to fully engage in that and complete their initiation so that we can enter the new world. I feel like the most important subject to speak about now is postpartum. Because when people really understand the threshold that we are at that time and how much we can shift and change with the proper support, people will actually honor it as more sacred. So, would you close us out in our last 2 minutes?
Well, I think that we can only be where we're at any given moment. And there's different levels of spiritual growth and awareness. And that the more that we surrender and commit to our oneness with God and listen and be guided as the inner teacher is guiding us, the Holy Spirit or higher self, whatever you call it, is guiding you and teaching you, then we can come into that which you speak of. Because through vision, we are transformed. And when we can see it, believe it, and feel it, then it shall be manifested in this dimension. So let us keep growing, keep glowing, and eventually we'll get there. And that's what I believe. Just keep growing.
Yes.
Keep those daily rituals of meditation and prayer, and let that be a priority in your life.
And reach out if you need support. We're here. This is what this time is all about. Reach out to ones that really carry that heart. And I know that this is Goddess's ministry, Awakening the Goddess. So please let us know if you need support, and we're here to support you. This is about all of us. There's not you and against the world or you by yourself. Everything you experience is our experience.
Yeah.
So
once women have a vision of the Goddess in their mind's eye, they can see her and they can feel her.